Okay, guys, we're back for another episode. I had a pretty not great day. I got a flat tire or something, so that was really stressful. I was sick this morning, so it was not an amazing day. But we're still gonna stream. Right. Sorry, I was forgetting what I need to do. Oh, edit stream info. There's gotta be a dope song about deliverance, right? Okay, yeah, I did a little extra grinding off stream, but not nearly as much this time, guys. I think I maybe did a little bit of hunting, or I don't even know, log picking. Maybe I sold some stuff, sold some access stuff. Right, but I made sure to not make any story progress. Oh, there we go. Finally it kicked in. Okay, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some, I didn't want to hit level 20 off stream. It felt kind of, bad. So I'm going to try and hit level 20. We're going to hit max level on stream. In order to do that, we need to wait here for a couple hours. And then we need to go fight somebody with our bare fists. Or maybe with a sword. Or maybe not with a sword. I don't know. Here's the Herald.
I'm honored, Dylan.
You organise duels?
Aye.
I'd like to fight.
Do you know the rules?
Yeah, I know the rules, bro. Let's go against... yeah, we'll do swords. So in order to do swords, we need to do beginner.
Someone not too...
But plate armor.
The best you've got.
What kind of weapon?
Training weapons. Short sword and shield.
Let's fight.
Holy moly, dude, I'm so powerful. Against a beginner, dude? They don't even know what to do because I can just swing so fast. Oh, you know what? Maybe this won't be enough to get my agility up higher, you know?
Cunt!
Did he just call me a cunt? I'm sorry if I said that out loud. Gotta keep these streams PG. What if I'm gonna become some kind of guy? Like a lawyer, right? That's never gonna happen. Am I just gonna be a gamer for the rest of my life? Probably. That's nothing to be ashamed of, dude. Gamers are people too, right? Okay. Sword. That's not really what I wanted. I was more hoping for agility.
Oh, dear. Fucking hell!
Enough! Please! I yield! You organise duels in the arena?
Aye, I do.
I'd like to fight.
Do you know the rule?
Sure.
So,
Someone not... And give me the best...
what kind of weapon?
Just training weapon. Give me a short sword.
Let's fight.
Got my dinner. I don't know why I always start stream right before dinner. Sorry. Maybe I should just eat dinner and then start stream. Oh, turkey bowl tonight from everybody's favorite YouTube sponsor, HelloFresh. I could make a, I mean, I have a plan to one day make a video about the YouTube sponsors. I think that people do not discriminate very much when they decide which YouTube sponsors to use. They just kind of go with whatever, and they don't really think too hard about like what they're selling. And I think that's wrong, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, you shouldn't sell something that you don't know if it's going to be a good product, right? It's one thing if you're selling your own product, but if you're using your own reputation on your audience to get them to buy something, right, you have a little bit more responsibility there than somebody who's just advertising their own company, right? You already know that person is biased. Right? And if there's scams all over the place, like,
Jesus Christ!
it's one thing if you're just selling like a bad product because you're just selling out, right? That just makes me lose respect for you as a YouTuber, right? But I don't think that's wrong. Like, I wouldn't say that's evil or bad. But then, like, selling stuff that is like gonna rip somebody off of like $20, right? For very little in return, right? That is pretty wrong. Right? And then when it's like Raid Shadow Legends, where it could potentially like one or two people could end up spending like $20,000 in the game because they got addicted, right? And then they don't regret it until like 5 years later when they finally are thinking clearly. But by that time, $10,000, $20,000 is gone. Right, think about the micro harm, bro. Right, if you're getting paid $1,000 to like $2,000, right, to say something, right? It's because they're gonna make way more money in return from what they're paying you, right? And a lot of it can be told as like hush money, right? Like, don't ask questions in the actual sponsorship, right? Say exactly what we say, and then we'll pay you like $10,000 or whatever. Right? Because Raid Shadow Legends know they're just gonna make it back in Wales. You know what I mean?
God damn!
And I hear people be like, well, you know, I try and only do ethical sponsors, but you guys told me that you don't like Raid Shadow Legends, so that's the reason I don't do it. It's because you guys told me you don't like it. You know, and then like for that logic, I say, have you played Raid Shadow Legends? Do you like that game? Right? Because if you genuinely like that game, then I don't have a problem. You know what I mean? But if you think it's a bullshit waste of time, right? Like, once upon a time, I was young and stupid and, like, 18, right? And I heard a fucking ad for, like, a pay-to-win game, right? And did I spend any money on it? No. But I felt like a fucking idiot, you know what I mean? For listening to the YouTuber. I didn't pay any money. I just deleted the game in, like, 10 minutes. Right, but then when I realized how bullshit the game itself was, I think the game was Vikings War of Clans, right? I was like, oh, okay, so this is just basically not a real endorsement of the game, right? Because nobody in their right mind would, like, fucking love this game. You know? They're paying you this much to support it because that's how much reluctance there is naturally. You know what I mean? That's the sacrifice to your reputation, you know what I mean?
Fuck it!
Like, fucking Genshin Impact doesn't need your sponsorship, you know? And that's also a bullshit game. But, like, at least they have good gameplay, you know? I mean, they have bullshit microtransactions, but at least they have, like, an in-depth system and, like, not everything is just paywall, you know? Like, I get that it's hard to be a YouTuber and make a living off it, you know? I can't do it, right? I can't do it at all.
Cunt!
But I definitely think the Patreon, the merch, like, those are the ethical ways to go about it, you know what I mean? They may not be the most, like, fucking lucrative way. But sometimes things are lucrative because they're wrong, you know what I mean? Sometimes that's why, like, a casino is not lucrative because it's like, you know, just because it's, fun or whatever. It's lucrative because it's fucking addictive. And a lot of that money, the sponsorship money, is casino money. You know, it really is. I'm not saying they're all bad, you know, like, a lot of them are super good. Like, you want to do G Fuel? Okay, it's an energy drink. Like, what could be bad about that? Or maybe it costs more than any other energy drink, but, like, energy drinks are already overpriced and terrible for you, right? So is G Fuel really more expensive than Red Bull? I doubt it.
Fucking hell!
Right, but, like, how many people do you know that, like, buy an IPN so they can watch British fucking Office, right? But people are still, like, buying it because people are recommending it to them, right? Then they realize they don't want it, and then they try and cancel it, and then they realize it's hard to cancel, you know? Or that they can just get a free fucking VPN, you know, instead of a fucking paid one. It does the exact same shit. Right, and how many people really, like, want to watch fucking, like, French anime or whatever? Like, I don't know, like... And that's, like, literally the only thing, right? Like, all the privacy stuff is all bullshit, right? You can still see what people are doing if they're on a VPN. Right? You're not protecting yourself from, like, the NSA or whatever. The NSA can still see everything you do. Right? Let's be honest, the real use of a VPN is to, like, watch porn, like, at work. Right? Which is weird. I would never do that because it'd be uncomfortable as fuck. But that is like 50% of what it's used for. Right? It's not super useful. Yet, and so many people are selling it. Right? It's just like a waste of 90% of people's time. Right? Even though everybody's complaining about ad block. Right? Like, oh, the ad block. They're trying to get rid of ad block. And I don't have to watch ads, right?
Curse it.
It's like, okay. Oh, I mean, the ads on YouTube are scummy as shit, right? Fucking Hero Wars, like fucking sports betting, like bullshit, you know? But at least you know that, like, they're scummy. You know what I mean? And at least you can get an ad block or pay for premium and ignore them forever. Right? But you can't, like, you're always gonna have to skip the fucking YouTubers' sponsorship. You know what I mean? It's just permanently in the video for all time. And sometimes I see YouTubers who actually do try the product, you know? Who actually do recommend stuff. Or maybe they make a sponsorship that's more of an artistic thing. Right? Or they actually make a genuine review of something. Instead of reading off a script, you know?
Fuck.
It can be done in an ethical way. Like, the history of broadcast, right? Sponsorships are not new to YouTube. Right? They've existed on, like, the radio for a very long time. Right? On, like, fucking TV shows, right? There's an ethical way to do the sponsorships, and then there's, like, a non-ethical way. And the non-ethical way is the sloppy way, right? And I'm not saying to go attack the YouTubers or whatever, but, like, you know, it's really the fault of the fucking demonetization machine, right? That they don't pay, like, YouTube doesn't pay their creators enough, so they have to sell out in order to even do this as a job. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure a lot of them, like, grit their teeth when they have to say that shit, you know?
I'm go.
Dude, when does my agility level up, bro?
Leave me be. Enough. You win.
%. It's gotta be soon. Oh, dude, I was at 91%. Well, I was ranting and raving the whole time, so...
You organise duels.
Aye.
I'd like to fight.
Do you know the rules?
Sure.
So,
Someone not too... give me the best you've got.
what kind of weapon do you want to fight with?
Just training weapons. Give me a short sword and shield, so I can...
Let's fight.
Yeah, guys, just so you know, I'm not a big fan of gambling. I like simulated gambling, but real gambling destroys people, you know what I mean? I see it as an addiction. And it can also be a sport and an art form, right? Because people can do it responsibly, right? But mobile games and all that stuff just gets that that addiction center, you know, the spending addiction. Right? Shopping addiction and a gambling addiction are not that different.
Alright, enough! I give up! You hear?
Okay, that's cool and all. This is like the only good combat tree, right? The other trees suck. So, yeah, what? I think this one maybe. Or damage your sword. But why would I be fighting with a damaged sword? Right? This seems like a trap. Right? Who cares about damaged swords? Like, oh, I'm gonna go out there with a damaged sword on purpose so that I can do more poison damage. Right? That sounds like a trap to me, you know? I guess this one. So I didn't gain level 20. I need to get more speech for that. Which, of course, I'll have in no time, brother. In no time. I don't know why I said that. Okay. Wait, I don't understand why my tailor's kit isn't getting weaker. That one makes sense. Cobbler's kit running out? All that I ask is that you do a modicum of research before you sell something, right? And don't sell something that you yourself would not want the person to remember you having sold to them. Right? You don't even have to have used it. Right? Just think about the impression you're giving off to the person who bought the thing. Right? Are they going to feel like you ripped them off because you sold them something that they didn't really need or want? Or are they going to be satisfied? I mean, forget how you would want it. Do you think your audience would want it or benefit from it?
God be with you.
Right? Like, who is buying Squarespace? I don't understand. Is that like a common thing? Maybe it's a great product to sell because, hey, the only people who are buying it are the people who actually need a website, right? So maybe Squarespace is like one of the ethical ones, right?
Let's talk about
It
the
feels
plot.
like a waste of time that I've seen so many Squarespace ads in my life, right? When I've never ever needed it, nor will I ever need it.
Are we agreed?
We're getting there.
It feels odd that such a niche product is being sold,
That's a sum I can live with.
right? Even if I do have a job where I need to create a website, right? Do I need to do that right this moment? Maybe I do have the kind of job where I need to do that every day, In that case, I feel like I would already know. You know what I mean? Maybe it's because of the ads that I would already know, right? But like every single sponsor is uniquely different, right? Some of them, you can't just say that like any sponsor is fine. I don't know. Like you do still even see like better help ads and stuff, you know? Just kind of weird. Like you think most people would know that that's kind of a controversial one, right? Maybe they fixed their shit. Maybe they got their shit together. I don't know. But I don't really trust it when the company gets their shit together, right? Like, I feel like a single person can get their shit together, right? But for a whole company-wide company to get their shit together, right? That requires a lot more effort. Requires more than just a personality change in one person. It requires a whole structural change. Right? I'm way more willing to forgive an individual person than I am a corporation. I am still willing to forgive corporations, but I'm just way less willing to do so, right? It's the same equation, basically. Do I think that person or that company has actually changed? Okay, what we need to do now is the Band of Bastards. We will become Mary. Oh, no, I don't know. We have a little traitor that we need to deal with. Let's go. Oh, I could do some hunting too, but oh, that's what I did last time. In between streams, I mean. Here's what I did off stream. Off stream, I made like 50 safe schnapps. I went over to the Belladonna, I got picked some Belladonna, and I made 50 shaved schnapps. Which I use a lot of them too, so. Who would guess that people would want to save a lot? Not that it hasn't been drilled into us from every other game in existence, right?
Come here, I want to ask you something.
What's up, Kuno?
It's about that accursed ring.
What, again?
Aye. I heard the fellas had you running around for them. You mustn't let them take advantage of you. Anyway, it's all gotten a bit out of hand. I wanted to raise morale, but instead I've got them at each other's throats.
Yeah, true enough. But what do you want me to do?
I want you to get the ring from Petter and bring it to me. I can't just take it back, see? I'd lose their trust. Besides, Petter's hidden it somewhere. He won't be willing to give it up.
All right. But I hope this is the last time. I'll bring you the ring and the game's over.
Don't worry, I've done with this game. In future, I'll just buy the fellas a drink now and again. Let them play their own games.
Let's track that because I want to do the last part of this. Green, okay. You, give me the fucking ring, dude. Just give me the ring.
Look here, Petter. About the ring I gave you.
Yeah? What about it?
I need to have it back.
Well, that's tough. And don't think you can pinch it from me. I've got it well hidden.
Come on. It's not playing the game if you go and hide it somewhere.
Fair enough. All right, I'll give you a clue. Steeples guard the fields in a line. On one of them, across, you'll find. Off you go from east to west. Find the steeple. That's your test.
What?
Heavens.
This guy is a fucking poet?
That up.
Sure I did. Didn't know I was a poet, eh?
What can I say? I'm flabbergasted. I'm confused.
Good. Work it out if you can.
Never mind. I'll be going.
Okay, I will say, the ring quest, get the ring quest. Best activity I've done. It's a activity where you have to go get this ring that's in like different places and it's on people's pockets and you can pinch pocket it from them or you can give them a lullaby potion sometimes or do it multiple different ways, right? Not only that, but it doesn't fuck with the morality system in any way. I don't get that slap on the wrist of, oh, you did a crime, prices are down for 5 weeks, right? But even in the case of other legal activities that don't hurt my reputation, right? Like the Master Huntsman thing, right? This is way more fun than the Master Huntsman. Because this feels like a mission and a story, but also not a story, but a little tiny little, it's like a flavor mission, you know? It's a good flavor mission. I love flavor in my little tiny missions, right? People give Skyrim a lot of shit for like, oh, you know, Oblivion had better quests. Well, Oblivion did have better written quests, right? But Skyrim had more quests in the fact that the world just felt more fleshed out with like more and more. Like, yeah, there were some interesting things to do. There were some trivial things to do. Right? In Oblivion, everything was interesting. Right? Nothing was trivial. Nothing was kind of a small little task. Which makes everything feel like it's more satisfying to actually go through the first time, right? But it can feel bad when you finish everything and you're like, oh shit, well now everything's over, right? The game is done. I've done every quest in the game, right? That's why I have so many fucking hours in Skyrim, is because the Radiant content felt still somewhat satisfying, right? Like going out and doing missions for the Thieves Guild until their guild hall became, fully leveled up. It felt satisfying, right? It felt like I was literally working as a thief in real life, right? Like not everything in real life is interesting that happens. You know what I'm saying? But then again, it shouldn't be boring because it's a video game. Right? If you want to make it immersive, make it fun, but it doesn't need to be spectacular. You know what I mean? There's a way to make subtle, fun quests. There's a way to make a quest that's subtly fun. And that's what this ring quest is, right? Oh, go and pickpocket the guy's ring. Well, who knows where he's going to be standing, right? Who knows, you know, if I'm going to get caught or, what's going to happen. And it does suck to get caught, of course. But now I'm actually using the save system, right? I'm using the pickpocketing in a way that is fun, but is not ruining my playthrough, right? And the fact is that it's not all pickpocketing, right? Some of them require pickpocketing, some of them don't. Oh, he played the dice game for it, bro. Well, that doesn't help me. I don't want to play the dice game for it. I want to find the church. Final hiding place.
All right, I'll give you a clue. Steeples guard the fields. Confused. Good. Yeah.
Okay, I know I just cheated. I'm sorry. I'm a cheater. I know. I always cheat. I always cheat at these games. Not that it did me a fucking lick of good, right? Oh yeah, it's this way. Huh? It's way easier than winning a dice competition, dude. I always lose at dice. Every time. Every time I lose at dice. Okay, man. Mr. Multiple
Here it is.
quest marker,
Oh,
man.
good. Finally, there'll be peace around here. And listen, I won't invite you for a drink, since it's not the right occasion. But I've got something special for you.
Thank you kindly.
Game over? What is game over? Got a trophy, at least. Oh, and I got a stealth level up. Hell yeah, dude. I know exactly what perk I'm gonna take. This one right here. This is the other one that I really want. This one right here.
I see everyone made it back in one piece.
Thank Christ. Someone up there must like us. Somehow we always manage to get out of these sticky situations.
Oh, someone up there, or someone down there.
Yeah, right. Well, the main thing is we made it.
So we'll go patrolling again?
We will, but not you.
What? Why not?
I found out where Jakey is. I want you to grab him, beat everything he knows about Hagen out of him.
Where is he hiding?
He isn't, the little shit. He's drinking away his 30 pieces of silver in some alehouse, bold as brass. The inn on the meadow, or something like that.
The inn in the glade?
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, that sounds like a good plan.
For one thing, you're reliable. And for another, you're not likely to wring his neck on sight. Which can't be said for the rest of us.
What are you going to be doing meanwhile?
Patrol as normal. It could be a trick, you see, to lure us into a trap.
But what if they're waiting to spring a trap on me?
It could well be, Henry. So you should be very careful. But one thing for sure, Jakey won't be here forever. And someone's got to go and check it out.
I'll get
Smoke
going.
weed every day.
Go. And when you find him, deal with him however you see fit. Just make sure you find out what he knows first.
Right, Chief. Sir Radig told me the Rickvold family lost its wealth. How did that happen?
There's all sorts of ways,
Oh,
but it's a long... You see... Anyway.
oh,
Sinning and confess... Anyway. Then, one...
Christ.
Hellish it was. My sister and I, a few weeks later, it was a great relief. A week later...
But sure.
Aye. You're telling me.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to talk about that stuff. We already talked about that stuff forever ago. I'm gonna eat some pancakes when I get there. I like to make pancakes because they're so very tasty. You guys remember that video from early YouTube? Dude, hold on. I just need to enjoy the music for just 1 second, please. I get so sad when the music dies. Ah, dude, so cool.
Coming.
That's part of the reason I've been ending streams so early, guys, is because the music keeps completely halting to work. Every time I'll reload a save, right? Maybe that's why they want to limit the saves so much. Can you train me in lockpicking?
Here you're able to...
Certainly. Well,
I'm looking for a young fella by the name of Jakey.
A cheeky-looking stripling.
That'll be him, all right.
Well, I don't like to snitch on my guests. It ain't good for business. Since it's you, I'll make an exception.
Thanks, Andrew.
Well, I was gonna throw him out on his ear at first. He strolls in here like some lord, ordering people around. He's nothing but a snot-nosed brat. But then, he showed me the weight of his person. Well, business is business. He stayed here a couple of days. Yesterday evening he was boozing here, and then went off to the woods with someone.
To the woods? That's a very broad term in these parts.
Someone said they saw them heading south across the meadow. There's pine woods there and cliffs, and that's where they went. The girl's father was here with her, a merchant. As soon as he noticed she was gone, he went off to look for her. You might meet him.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, so here's a thought.
Take care.
I actually do really like when they make you have to find something within a specific area, right? Like, oh, here's a big circle, find the thing within. I think there was a moment in this playthrough where I got really frustrated by that, and I said it was shit. I have changed my mind, especially because in that situation, it was literally a glitch and the guy didn't exist, right? Or I maybe just went to the wrong place. Like, I needed to go in a building, up the stairs, right? That or the person was completely non-existent. Maybe you guys can check the VODs. Maybe I didn't check the house or whatever. But either way, it was either my fault or it wasn't intended, right? So I think in theory, the circle is good, right? Depends on the shape of the circle, the size, and all that. Okay, let's go this way. You know, maybe these woodcutters have seen something. Nah, I doubt it, bro. They're not in the circle. But then again, I've had moments where it's like, go here, and then the answer is to not follow the game. I think the game shouldn't lie to you, right? I don't know about that. I do think it's brilliant when there's like another way, right? And like following the marker mindlessly is bad. Right, but don't tell me that I'm done when I'm actually not, you know? It just seems like kind of a dirty trick. It feels like a dirty trick. Even when you succeed at it, right? Like I succeeded at the first one during the Matthew and Fritz thing where it's like, oh no, don't just intimidate the guy, go fucking ask the fucking Miller about like everything that's going on and like. But that one was more intuitive, right? That one was pretty intuitive, like, oh yeah, I gotta talk to the Miller, then there's a murder, right? It was easy for me to think, yeah, this is a situation in which, like, I can think about what to do, you know? But, what was the other situation that was similar to that? Oh yeah, the King Silver, right? If you go and talk back to the camp where everybody's sleeping and glitched out, they have more stuff to say, and you can finish the quest and find out what was really going on. Right, but for me, it was like everything's so spaced out. Like there's so much stuff going on everywhere, and I don't understand what's going on. Like the writing wasn't super great. You know, I go in, the miners are mad at me. And it's like, okay, something's
Shares,
happening.
I see.
Hey, is someone there? Please untie me.
I can't see you, bro. Where are you?
Please untie me.
I'm glad you're here, Henry. I thought I'd be stuck here till Judgment Day.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I picked up this wench at the inn, see? And we wanted to go somewhere quiet. Only the bitch whacked me on the head with a rock and fucked off with all my coin.
Did she know? And which way did she go?
I haven't a clue, but I reckon as far away from her father as she can get. She won't be going back in a hurry. I've met some mad wenches in my time, but that one was a piece of work. She could have just asked me for coin, instead of trying to smash my skull right away. And then to leave me like this.
I'd say that's the pot calling the kettle black.
Listen, Henry, that thing with Hagen, I didn't want to, really. But they kept threatening me. And then they offered me coin. Jesus, Henry, I've never seen a pile of coin like that in my life. Kuno wouldn't give me as much as half a groschen for a cheap wench.
You want to ask
Yeah,
me
yeah,
for
my heart
coin
bleeds.
next
Enough.
time, bro?
Tell me
You
where I
did.
can
You
find
sold me
Hagen.
out for like 100
Hagen?
coin.
Lord Zul? Yeah, I'll tell you, Henry. We're still mates, right?
You sold me out for like 16 gold. Like 30 gold.
I don't know if I'd go as far as mates, but let's just say I understand.
I knew you and me would understand each other. So you'll let me go if I tell you.
Let you go? That rock must have really scrambled your brains.
Henry, I'm really sorry. I swear. Those fellas scared the wits out of me.
I can believe that, but why didn't you tell us about it? You didn't have to betray us.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude, fuck you, man.
I was confused. Please, let me go.
First, tell me where Hagen is, and then we'll see.
I won't say anything as long as I'm tied up. I know how that goes. I'll be left here for the crows.
Well, I want to untie him and then take him back, right?
Why did you have to betray Kuno? You could have just taken the money and done nothing.
Yeah, just like Kuno would do. You've only been with us a while. If you'd been riding with him as long as I have, you'd see through him. He passes himself off as an angel of mercy, but he's as much of a swine as any common footpad.
You're an ungrateful brat, Jakey. There's lads of your age work in the fields and sweating in forges, and no one pampers them. But you get a chance others can only dream of, and what have you done with it?
But they don't risk ending up gutted in some ditch, day in, day out.
Funny you should say that, since you just came pretty close to it. And for what? You go boozing for a few days, and then you get duped by the first wench you run into. All right, I'll untie you.
Thanks, Henry. I knew you wouldn't leave me here.
Spit it out, quick.
Sure. Hagen's planning to lead a raid on Samapesh himself. He wants to torch the whole village, soon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's awful. I'd like to stay here and talk about it, but if that's everything, I'd rather be on my way.
I want to send him to jail, man. I'm mad. uh, man, we were friends.
Yeah, you can go, all right. You can go with me to the Rat-Eye jailhouse.
Wait! We had an agreement. You promised you'd let me go.
I promised to untie you. I didn't say a word about what would happen after.
You fucker!
Oh, he's gonna fucking... Well, I don't want to kill him, dude. Oh boy. He's not worth it, dude. Oh yeah, there's no trough here. Anywhere. Okay, Andrew, since we're such good pals and all.
Greetings.
I'm looking for a young...
A cheeky looking.
That'll be him, all right.
Well,
Thanks, Andrew.
well. But then, he stayed here.
To the woods.
Someone said that the girl's father...
All right.
See you later.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Can you arrest Jakey? How do you send him to prison? Oh.
God be with you.
What's going on here?
Marie, my daughter's run away. That's what's going on. Some people at the inn said they saw her running this way with some fellow. And not...
I see. Well, why don't you follow her then?
I would, of course. Only they said the fellow was armed. And I've got a horse and wagon here. I might get robbed.
No, you can't trust anyone these days. That's a fact.
You're telling me, lad.
We have something in common. I'm looking for that fellow who ran off with your daughter.
What? You know him?
A little.
Is he dangerous?
He's definitely a good fighter.
Oh, I'd be very worried in your shoes. This Jakey is a damn dangerous robber.
Jesus Christ! Jakey, you say? Doesn't sound like the name of an outlaw.
No, that's what makes him so dangerous. People underestimate him. We have something in common.
What?
A little.
Is he dangerous?
Ah, he's as gentle as a lamb. You've no cause to worry about your daughter.
That's a relief. But still, I wish he'd come back.
Neither of those is true, bro. I just lie either way.
I can have a look for your Maria, if you want.
You do that?
Of course. Helping my neighbour in his hour of need is my Christian duty.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You said you found her scarf here somewhere?
Yes. Right past the shrubbery there. Hanging on a tree.
I'll have a look that way then.
God be with you.
Looks like Hansel and Gretel went this way.
At least I'm not skipping a bunch of bullshit, you know? I want to see all this flavor. I don't want to skip it on accident. Like, don't be afraid to guide me somewhat.
Romance on the rocky outcrops, so it seems.
Although it does feel organic to find this on my own the second time around. And I will say, I do like the experience of playing a quest over and over, right? Getting one save at the beginning of the quest that's automatic. Right? And then you just do the quest again. Now, it only works if you actually go do that quest.
Ah, shameless hussy.
Jakey. Here he is.
Hey! I'm glad you're here.
What the fuck?
I picked up this wench at the... Only...
Did she now?
I haven't a clue. She could have just... Listen. Jesus.
Yeah,
Hagen.
I don't know if I'd go as far as mates.
I knew you and me...
Let you go.
Henry.
I can believe...
I don't know.
First,
I won't say...
why did you have to betray Kuno? You could have just taken the money and done nothing.
Yeah, just like Kuno would do. You've only been with us a while. If you'd been riding with him as long as I have, you'd see through him. He passes himself off as an angel of mercy, but he's as much of a swine as any common footpad.
You're an ungrateful brat, Jake.
But they don't risk...
Funny. I know what you mean, Jakey. Kuno's no less of a bastard than that Hagen. They're all birds of a feather.
Yeah, right? But why ride with him then?
Because Kuno's on my side. I didn't pick him, and maybe Sir Radzig wouldn't have either if he had a choice. But one thing I know. If you don't tell me where Hagen is, more innocent people will suffer.
Oh, I suppose you're right. Hagen's planning to raid some village. Samapesh, I think. He's gonna go there in person, along with what's left of his band. So, are you gonna untie me now?
All right. You can go.
Oh, thank you, Henry. Thank you. I owe you one. If we ever meet again...
Ah, you'll buy me a beer and we'll have a friendly game of dice.
Wait, what? What? Okay. Fuck me, dude. I don't know what I did wrong, but I did something wrong. Fuck me, dude. Oh, okay, maybe I don't like doing the same quest over and over. Especially when it's a fucking impossible quest. I'm trying to get a specific achievement, guys. Called Pinky Promise, I guess. Which is apparently the good outcome of this quest. And this guide isn't really helping. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to chastise him and call him a brat, right? I think maybe that's what I did wrong. Because I am supposed to let him go unconditionally. I'll just save before I talk to him this time. Sorry for doing this quest a million times, but I really want to get the best outcome. Okay, so apparently Kuno is a bastard. Maybe I'm trusting him a little too much. Andrew, talk to me.
Good health.
I'm looking for a
Cheeky looking.
That'll be him, or...
Well,
Thanks, Andrew.
well. But then, he stayed here.
To the woods.
Someone said that the girl's father...
All right.
Oh, this way. Okay, this way. Wait, so these are containers. No, no, no. That was just that one. For that one specific quest. Also, I know I need to interact with as many items as possible. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm honored that you should.
What's going on here?
Marie, my daughter. Some people.
I see.
I would have caught, and I've got a horse and.
No, you can't trust...
Yeah.
We have something...
What?
A little?
Is he dangerous?
Nah,
That's a relief.
I can have a look.
You do that?
Of course. Helping my neighbor.
Thank you.
You said you found her...
Yes. Take care now. Maria, come back! Hear me? Maria! Marushka! Where are you?
It's like Hansel and Gretel went this way.
Please!
Romance on the rocky outcrop, so it seems.
That sneaky little bitch.
Ah, shameless hussy.
Save, save, we gotta save, we gotta save, we gotta save.
I'm glad you're here. What the I picked only...
Did she now?
I haven't a clue. She could have just...
I say that's the...
Listen, Jesus.
Yeah, ma...
Hagen?
Oh, I don't know if...
I know you. Let you... Henry.
I can believe...
I don't know.
First,
I won't say...
Why did he have to...
Yeah,
He's no angel, true enough. But that's no cause for betrayal.
You wouldn't be saying that if he treated you the way he treats me.
I know what you mean, Jakey.
Yeah, right?
Because Kuno's on...
Oh... Hagen's... So...
All right. You can go.
Oh, thank you, Henry.
Ah, you'll buy me a...
What?
And can you...
But now he's not.
And can you tell me where he is now?
The innkeeper strictly forbids talking about guests and their affairs. How's the feeling? What?
I'm glad you're here, Henry. I thought I'd be stuck here till Judgment Day.
What?
I don't know if...
Henry? I'm glad you're here.
What the
only...
Did she know?
I haven't a clue. She could have just... Jesus.
Yeah, my
Hagen? I knew you...
Let you go? That rock must have really...
Henry.
I can believe...
I don't know.
First,
I won't say...
why did he have to betray...
Yeah, just...
He's no angel.
You wouldn't be saying...
All right.
Thanks, Henry.
Spit it out. Quick.
Sure. Hagen's planning to lead a raid.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's awful.
Get going before I change my mind.
Thanks, Henry. I owe you one, if we ever meet again. And since you've kept your word, I'll tell you one more thing.
I'm all ears.
It's something Kuno was always talking about when you weren't around to hear. He kept cursing that he was fed up with running around for Ranting, and that it's not the first time he's done his dirty work for no reward. So I mentioned that to Hagen, and he put together a nice pile of coin for Kuno.
What? He's planning to bribe Kuno?
Exactly. And what I know of the chief, he sure likes the jingle of silver.
Fuck.
I keep telling you he's a swine. Well, glad I could help. So, I'd better get going before someone else turns up looking for me. Maybe we'll meet up again sometime, Henry. And I'll pay you back.
No offense, but it's not a meeting I'll be looking forward to.
Why don't I just pay him, dude? Okay, finally I got it, dude. The guides were wrong. I needed to get that information. Get the information. The extra information. Oh, and you know what else I need to do? I need to go pick up my profits for my town. I always forget to do that. I want to see how much money I can get. Can I be a millionaire in this game? Be right back, guys. Can I fund an entire mercenary company? I don't know, man. I think I actually probably could. Like, if I can build a town, like, I could probably build a second Persepolis at this point, right? Pribyslavitz. Okay, I also feel like every female in this game, except for Theresa, looks like they don't have that much modeling. Right? It's like they don't look very detailed or unique looking people. I don't care if they look ugly or attractive or whatever. I just want them to look visually distinct from one another, right? Like, they can look like ugly old hags. That's actually pretty cool, right? I like the hag in Baldur's Gate 3, right? And nobody dislikes that. When people complain about the way the characters look in this game, or the females look,
God bless you.
Sir, I have urgent news for you.
What is it, Henry?
It's about Kuno. I found out he's been complaining about serving you. To put it mildly.
Of course he is. Who wouldn't be? Just as long as it doesn't stop him from doing the job.
Well, that's the thing. Hagen knows about it too, and he's planning to bribe Kuno.
I see.
One of Kuno's men betrayed us and told Hagen everything.
If Kuno decides to turn coat, there's not much we can do to stop him. All you can do is appeal to his better nature.
thank you for the follow, Baldo
If he
Keji.
knows we know what's going on, he'll think twice about accepting Hagen's offer.
All right, sir. I'll have a heart-to-heart talk with him.
Do that. And watch out for yourself, Henry. Things are getting tricky. Take care.
You know, I have a bunch of money. I could offer him some of it. Look at me, I have 42,000 of money. Let's go here and get the rest of the money. Nah. We're right here, so we might as well just go. Okay. Let's stop by the bathhouse. Why not? Do I need to repair anything? Oh, and you know what? Maybe I should pick up a cobbler's kit for my boots. My booties. Take a little bath.
I'm in...
Uh-huh. I'm sure you'll be... Take care.
They don't let me, if I skip, they won't let me haggle. I'm skipping the dialogue. Okay, cobbler's kit. I'm just gonna ride through Rattay. I know I usually walk through Rattay. Maybe it's a charming thing, maybe it's an annoying thing, I don't know. But we're gonna ride our horse all the way through Rattay. Even though some lords of the castle like to leave their horse in the middle of the road for hours and days and months. As if this is everybody's personal stable. At least that one's tied up to a post, right? Do we forget how to ride a horse, Sir Radzik? Nah, he just hasn't had any need to leave the castle in a while. which is totally common for a medieval lord, you know? They gotta stay in the castle. Don't go riding around out in the fields. Okay.
God watch
Let's
over
get some
you.
cobbler's kits.
God be with you.
2 of them, I guess.
Let's talk about the
Well, we...
What do you say to this?
You know, I've learned that skipping in the shop menus is actually dangerous. It can make you lose progress and get a soft lock. Soft lock.
That's a
You can
decent
get
price.
soft locked. In a conversation that will never end. Just sitting there like, hello, I would like to buy something, please. Which is one glitch that still remains in the game, but I'm happy to say that I've come across a multitude of glitches that used to exist. You know, searching for other things, right? People be like, this is glitched. And then I actually experience it and I see that the glitch has been fixed. Right? So I'd say about like 50 to 75% of the glitches have been fixed. But there's still some really big ones, some broken quests, some really weird shit. There was a guy that would sleep in 24/7 who I needed to talk to, right? Just like narcoleptic, like a camp of like narcoleptics, like nude narcoleptics. Yeah, that quest was completely broken. I did fall through the floor while I was training one time. And then there was a guy who teleported without his weapons. That wouldn't sound like it would be a big deal, but it actually did break a quest. Because that guy needed to attack me to actually progress the quest. Like, if he was not hostile to me, killing him would not progress the quest. Even though the guards didn't care, right? The guards would just look, they'd be like, oh, you killed the guy, of course, good job. He was a bad villain, right? But the quest was permanently unfinished. Because he was just running away with no weapons. I had to reload to the beginning of the quest and do it all over again. But, you know, those kinds of things are frustrating at the time, but they make a good, like, kind of experience. I don't know. Kind of, it's sort of this Skyrim, Oblivion, Bethesda story, you know, like, oh, I was trying to do this quest and it got janked over. It's more so about the glitch than the actual writing of the story. I don't know. What time is it right now? Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off at like 11:30, probably. Maybe 11. Okay. Should I go get some 40,000 gold or something? I'll do it if I end up. If shit goes to pot, I'll go get 40,000 gold. If I really need that much. I highly doubt they're going to make me pay for a mercenary band, though. Like another money sink DLC? And how much could it really cost? Like the other guy sold me off for 100 gold. You know? We don't need to track this. Okay, so we just saved when it entered the camp, right?
I found Jakey, and I know what Hagen is planning.
Spit it out, then.
Zul plans to raid Samapesh, and he wants to lead the attack himself.
I see. And what about that treacherous little bastard?
I let him go.
What? Are you out of your mind? That little fucker nearly got us all killed.
Oh, what can I say? I believe in giving people a second chance.
So do I. And I gave one to every man in this band. Only that's not Jakey's second chance, or even his third. He's had a dozen chances already, and he's still stabbed us in the back. Saddle up now. We'll ride to Samapesh right away.
Before we go, Jakey told me another interesting thing.
Oh? What's that?
He said you were moaning about Sir Radzig, and saying you'd rather leave here.
Come on, Henry. You know how it is, I like to complain.
No, of course. But Jakey told Hagen about it, and Hagen is planning to bribe you.
Is that so?
I assume, if it comes to it, that you'll remember your oath to Sir Radzig.
What'd you take me for? I might have lost all my property, but I'm still a knight.
What I take you for is a subject I won't get into. But in case your knightly honor isn't enough, let me remind you that Sir Radzig knows all about it. And if anything untoward happens...
All right, Henry, I'm no fool. Don't betray Radzig. Got it. I'm not such a bastard as you seem to think. At least I hope I'm not.
All right, let's go.
Can I just pay him, dude? Like, I'm the mayor of a town, right? Like, I can afford to hire a mercenary company with some of the fucking merchant profits, right? Like, here you go, man. Here's a contract, 10,000 gold. Like, do you know how much I like it when games let me spend a huge chunk of money like that?
I can see Zul's colours. It seems they want a parley, sir.
Parlay, eh? Right then.
Let's parley.
Oh man, I wish I had gotten all the way through. Like, I started watching Pirates of the Caribbean and I didn't finish it. I'm going through an ADHD burnout period,
God be
guys.
with you, Sakuno.
My respects, Sir Hagen.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure since the siege of Lansenbach, wasn't it?
An age ago that was. In those days we fought under the same banner.
We did. And even today, we may yet part friends. After all, my quarrel is not with you, but with Cobula.
The thing is, your quarrel with Lord Cobula is my affair, since he tasked me with keeping order in his lands. And you, Hagen, you were disturbing that order.
No offense, sir, but you are just a mercenary whose main concern is keeping order in his purse. My dispute with Radzig Cobula concerns a higher ideal. Cobula shamed my family over a trifling misdemeanor. He hanged my father, razed our castle to the ground, gave our property away to his family and cronies. And for that, I demand just retribution. But you don't have to stand in my way, Kuno. I'm well aware why you serve Radzig. You owe him a favor. And from what I've heard, it's not the first time you've had to pay him back. It won't be the last either. The fact of the matter is, you fight Cobula's battles for him, and you've little or nothing to show for it.
Can I pay him with my own gold?
If you accept my offer, on the other hand, you can ride away from here a rich man.
I have a lot of gold in my pocket. I could pay him more. I could pay you more. Is the opportunity to pay you even more?
Kuno, you can't do it.
You're making a common mistake, Henry. There's a difference between what a man can't do and what he ought not to do. In this case, the difference is the size of Hagen's offer.
I understand. But supposing I make up that difference out of my own purse?
You? Henry, have you seen the size of that chest?
I have, but you might be surprised. And what have you got to lose anyway? Coin is coin, and if you stay on our side, you can still keep your honor too.
Maybe. But you'll have to pay a high price because Hagen's offer has one big advantage. I don't have to risk my life and that of my men to take it. So, what have you got to match that? Well, well. I never expected that from Radzig or from any of his people. It's a shame you didn't mention that coin right at the start. I'd have put a bit more effort into things.
You'll stay then?
Obviously.
Well, it didn't seem so obvious to me.
Come on now, Henry. Don't take offense. And let's go and deal with Hagen.
I am a rich bastard. I am richer than you are.
It's true, Sir Hagen. This is not the first time I've paid Radzig back. Nor will it be the last. But then, he did save my neck from the noose. So I'll be long beholden to him. I'll make no bargain with you. But I will take your silver.
You would fight me? You're a damned fool.
I've no wish to fight, but neither do you. Otherwise you wouldn't have tried to buy me off. So it seems that we're evenly matched. Let's see who fortune favors.
I'm gonna loot this guy's body so hard.
You know how this works.
Take that!
Why are you using your fists, bro? I'm about to die, dude. Well, now I can't see anything. What? Dude, I was just talking about how there's not that many glitches in this game, and now I get this? Well, now I'm getting ganged up on. Okay, so it looks like they do update you every time somebody dies. Okay, why are they spawning without weapons, dude? That's why this is so hard. Where is your fucking weapon? Dude, too many of my people are dying, bro. What the fuck? Why? Okay, where is this weapon? That's what I want to know. Dude, I don't have mods, dude. It's like, do you have mods? Well, no, this is happening to me on PS5. Where are their weapons, dude? They're all attacking with fists. They're attacking with their fists. Dude, they don't have weapons, dude. They're not pulling out their weapons. Like, maybe if I sleep a day, they'll pull out their weapons or whatever, right? Maybe then they'll respawn with weapons. Right, come here. You, where's your sword? You have a bow.
Have you heard this one? This what? This joke, you blockhead. I'm asking if you heard this joke. What joke? You haven't told me it yet. It's just a turn of phrase, for fuck's sake. If you're gonna tell a joke, you say, have you heard this one? Which one? How am I supposed to know which joke you mean? Because when you're talking to a normal person, he'll let you get on with telling the joke. I'm not stopping you. Get on with it, for fuck's sake. Jesus. All right, so there was this priest who was always complaining about his teeth to everyone he met. One day, he was sitting in the alehouse, and this innkeeper asked him why he was so glum about it. The innkeeper thinks about it.
I don't think that worked, guys.
My balls have been
I really don't. Like, I really don't think that worked. This guy has a weapon, this guy does not have a weapon, this guy does not have a weapon. Right? Some of these people don't have weapons, bro. You're in a mercenary band. You have a weapon. Do you have a weapon, dude? He has a weapon. Dude, oh. Dude, I'm trying to go back to Google, not some random other... Okay, why is this work? Is there a way to fix it? Oh! No. They can die. I just want to give them back their weapons, dude. So when they get knocked out, they drop their weapon, and they never pick it back up, and they suck in the final battle and die. Dude, that's a game-breaking quest. Like, people have to spend money. people have to spend money on this extra DLC, right? And you have this kind of a glitch. Band of bastards. Give them back their weapons. How to reset their inventory. I don't want to go to jail. Oh man. Dude, this research is impossible. I don't know, man. Maybe I can get this to work? I can't find any information online. I know one way that'll work. And I will do it if I have to. But I'd really rather not. Okay, well, we're going to try this method first. Then I'm going to try the jail thing, I guess. I gotta think of the lightest possible crime. Okay, I'm gonna wait here for a week. A full week. Actually, first let's eat some food. One. The game is confused. It's like, you can't be doing this, man. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. 7. Okay, now let's sleep. I want to pass the time past when we were originally starting the thing.
I'm honored that you should...
Take care.
Oh, I know what I need to do is get the money. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the fucking phone. Are we frozen? It's not letting me switch tabs. Game confused. Yeah, get me out of here, dude.
Good luck then.
The game is glitching hard.
Let's have a word about the...
Well, we can...
Agree?
Well now.
I'll go for that.
I really hope this worked, but if it didn't work, I know exactly what I need to do. I need to go to jail. I do like that you have to go slower at night. Right? That's a great added touch. Bro, 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 bro. How many times do I have to say something before I remember to go do it? Is the most important thing that I buy 3 pancakes? No. This is the most important thing. Now I have 120k instead of 40k. Why? Because I want to be the richest bastard in the world.
My humble greet.
Goodbye.
Okay, well that was glitched again. It wouldn't let me scroll.
God be with you.
Let's have a word about the... What about this?
Well now,
That's a sum I can live with.
The only reason I'm even willing to do the jail thing is because there's an achievement for it. For going to jail. Right, I think there's an achievement for going to jail. I don't make gold like you savage people, you savage players. Like, I make gold by, like the monastery monks? My way of making gold is by literally owning property, right? And then like just getting income, right? I don't need to kill random people. That's how I built the empire. And now that I built the empire, I don't need to do that anymore. No more. I don't need to loot. We don't need to loot people anymore. Right? Unless they have something we really, really want. Okay, it's time to answer the true question. The question of the hour, right? Did it work? Did it work? 3 simple words. Because we can pay them easy enough, right? Fight for us, fight for me. I'll pay you like 50,000 gold, right? You can just keep throwing in more and more money, right? More and more money. I don't care, man. I got money for days. But, and here's the question, here's the, Forgot what I was gonna say. If you don't have weapons, yeah, if you're in an ineffective fucking mercenary band, then what am I paying you for, dude? If you're trying to punch them out, right? You guys are fucking peaceful now? You're trying to spare them? Or are you literally trying to beat them to death and plate armor? Go buy a weapon at the shop. My friend, go buy a weapon at the shop. But really, I have very little hope that this worked. I should have been riding my horse from the very beginning. Please tell me this worked. He's got a sword? Where's your sword, bro? Where's your sword? You have a cup. A cup. You have a sword? Why does he have a cup? Instead of a sword. He has the same cup. And that's pretty much confirmation that it did not work. The man who could wield the cup of the gods. Bro, I really have to go to jail just for this? Yeah. Me too, man. I'm praying as well. Where's your weapon, bro? You. Why did you drop your sword? Warhorse Studios, please fix this.
God save Henry.
Dog at home?
Fresh from
A
the
torch
oven.
will
Come and
help.
get them.
Your fields lie fallow? Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Show me your rake.
I'm scared to do this, dude.
Shit!
Hey!
A
You!
pickpocket!
Stop right where you are.
Damn!
A thief! He's stealing here!
You were seen thieving! You should have thought twice about what you were doing. That will land you a fat fine.
I can't pay that.
Well, it's a jail cell for you then.
Jail? Alright, let's go and get it over with quick.
Just the accommodation for you. Get moving. Give me back the stolen goods and show me what else.
I'm scared, dude. What is my 92? Well, whatever, dude. I can't believe I had to do that. Did it even work is the question, dude.
Hey!
Okay, let's see if that worked. Because if that didn't work, then I don't know what will, bro. Nothing will, right? Then I might as well just go back to before I did that. So the prices in Rattay won't go way down.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. This guy, does he have his sword? Yes, he has his sword. Do you have a sword? Bro, do you have a sword? Get up, bro. He always had it, though. I'm worried about this guy right here. Dude, he's sitting on the ground so I can't see. Obviously, I'm very frustrated with the game right now. For making me do that shit. Like, oh, it's just reputation, it doesn't matter. Well, it matters to me, man. No, he still has a fucking cup. Look at this, dude. It didn't even work. He's the cup-bearer of the Holy Grail, wielding a cup in combat. Right, what in the actual fuck? Kingdom Come. There's no way. Like, it's literally fucking possible. Right? They will die in the end. Because they don't have any weapons. Right? Unless I just do the fight a million bazillion times. Okay, maybe we should make a potion, right? Do the potion thing. It's like the last bastion that I have. I don't even know. Don't I need this? Dandelion and... Okay, well that's busted. I mean, the only thing to do is to knock them out and put fucking items on them, right? Or do what I'm doing now, right? Feed them a potion before they go. This is an earlier save, right? Okay. Even going to jail didn't work. Like the last desperate move. Like all I want to do is keep them from dying, right? But they have 0 weapons. 0 fucking weapons. 0 weapons. 0 weapons. It didn't work. What? Dude, the game is just being so super glitchy right now. Incredibly glitchy right now. I don't know why. It's like I haunted the glitch gods and they're like, oh yeah? You think our game is good? Dude, why am I not making it? Oh, I'm preparing it. Gotcha. You gotta hold square. Okay, it's not a glitch. It's just me being stupid. We'll make 2. I feel embarrassed. No ranting about things before you know what they're doing. It's just that I'm already like thinking the game is glitchy. The helmet thing, when I couldn't see, and every time I would load I couldn't see. Like that kind of fucked with me a little bit, you know? The people not having the weapons, that's been fucking with me. Jan the cupbearer, right? Using a cup as a weapon. Like having a cup in where his weapon should be. Right, and I tried waiting a full week. I waited a 7-day period. Right? Then I went to jail and reset the world by going to jail. Neither one did it. Neither one worked. I don't know why I'm paying you guys, you know? And okay, be honest. If you played this game, did you run up into the bushes? Did you ever jump across one of these bush walls? Because I feel like everyone's tried that. If that's a universal experience, then I don't even know, man. What are you gonna do?
Remember those three sisters in Pauline?
I found Jacob.
Spit it out, then.
Zul plans to... I let him go.
What?
Oh, what can I say?
So do I. Saddle up now.
Before we go...
Oh?
He said you were... No, of course.
Is that...
I assume...
What you take?
What I take...
All right, Henry. At least I hope I'm not.
All right. Kuno, you can't do...
You're making a common mistake, Henry.
I understand.
You?
I have.
Maybe. Well, well.
You'll stay there?
Obviously.
It didn't seem so...
Come on now, Henry.
It's true.
You'll die.
That's gonna cost you your life. Head in there. Take that.
What's the matter? Come on! Fuck this! I'll follow you!
Oops.
Jesus Christ! You'll die for that. Ow! Well,
Give up.
please. Are you
No,
safe?
no, not at all.
I'm not
No
done
mercy
with
on
you.
Why are they attacking me, bro?
There'll be no quarter for you. Shit!
What? Why are they attacking me? in the end.
Fuck it. All right, you win. I'll slaughter you. You're...
You'll get... Ow.
Dear God. Bring it on! I'll find you, you cur. You can't hide from me.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Guys, this is gonna take a while. First of all, they'll die, and then they'll get hostile, and this whole quest is so fucked up, right? Dude, if I had bought this on Steam, I would have probably asked for a refund for just this one DLC. Right, I don't know, man. I already hate this fighting, right? I want to blindside people who are fighting somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, it's damaged. Okay, well, let's repair this stuff. What, did I not buy any full armorers kits? Okay, so let's go and look at the gambeson. Right now, the gambeson I have is probably better. Dyed Bavarian, so yeah, that's better. 4, 7, 11, 3, 6, 10. Not even better charisma or anything. Okay, this hauberk. Let's check the other one that we got. So this one's got 14 charisma, 11 stab, 14 slash, and 9. This one's got way better defense, bro. Okay, let's really actually look at this first of all. This cuirass. 26, 26, 10. 25, 25, 10. 16 charisma. 18 charisma. Okay, so this is a straight up upgrade. This helmet. Okay, so what am I wearing right now in terms of helmet? The Warhorse helmet, right? 24, 24, 10 with 18 charisma. Twenty-five, 25, 10 with 15 charisma. Slightly better defense. Oh, but it's light? So it's light. Tell me about the lightness of this, bro. I didn't even look at that. Weight 6. That's what it pays to read the description. Weight 6. Okay, it's the same. This one's just more fucking charismatic, you know? This one's really charismatic. Whereas this one, still charismatic, but not nearly as much. But it is a little bit better defense. Could be useful. Let's look at the other ones that we got. The Zool leg arm plate. Okay, this one's already an improvement, it seems. even though I'm losing, it's like losing stuff because of durability. Okay, so I think I'm learning how to quickly find these things. Okay. 20, 28, 19 charisma. 23, 23, 10, 19 charisma. Zoo Lake Plate. Ooh, but then I'll be losing out on this. So, no. Archeon Gauntlets. 11, 11, 10. 10? 11, 11, 4. So this is slightly better in terms of defense, but the charisma on these Warhorse Gauntlets is amazing. And I think I have to use this helmet too. I don't know, man. I mean, it's only 1 point, right? To look cool, to have a little thing on my head. It does make me pretty conspicuous, right? I can't believe I somehow managed to do this, dude. Look, I don't see a single one of the, I don't see Jan, I don't see the stone, like I don't see any of our I think I managed to save everyone somehow, dude, without going to jail. Damn, that was a hard fought quest, dude. That was one of the hardest quests in the entire game, but not for the right reasons. It was not hard because it was a difficult combat or anything like that. It was hard because of many, many glitches. Of course I am. Wait. What else am I holding? This? Ah. Still, I feel significantly fatter than I did yesterday. And maybe it's because, aha, 200, so that's 20 pounds right there. And that's 17 pounds, and that's 6 pounds. Okay. No description for the foe? Just foe? Okay, guys, I'm gonna give it like 20 more minutes. Oh, my doggy ran away because he was...
Good boy.
Somebody hurt him.
That's my boy.
I've got something. I hope you won't need.
Thank you. I've got something that...
All right.
I'll sort what I want and what I don't want later. Oh, thank God. Actually, no. Let's take a bath. We're about to talk to Sir Radzig after all. We want to look presentable as all heck.
God preserve.
I'd like to make use...
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Get myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
I don't think they charge me for that anymore, dude. They definitely don't ask me to barter on that anymore.
Thank you.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them. Have a look at these.
God save.
See you later.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, we...
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Good luck then.
Why did I not put this in the chest?
Can we do something about the price? Satisfied?
Come now. Just a little...
Oh, that's a decent price.
Goodbye.
I could die of shame.
The noise, though, is so much. So noisy. No sneaky sneak allowed with these lake plates. But there is good charisma on these things. Let's keep depositing stuff. Sorry, guys. Does this? Yeah. Well, okay, weapons. Move this one. Move this noble sword. Move the leg plates.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Sir, we got rid of Zul.
Finally, some good news. Tell me all about it.
We caught up with Hagen in the fields near Merhoyed, and there was a skirmish. But before that, Hagen tried to bribe Kuno.
Tell me, how did you persuade Kuno to stay on our side?
You're assuming Kuno would have gone for Hagen's offer?
I'm quite certain he gave it some thought. Considering I don't pay him a single groschen, probably quite a lot of thought.
You're quite right.
So, how did you persuade him?
In the end, I had to jingle my purse a bit.
What? Look here, Henry, I know you're not a pauper, but Hagen must have offered Kuno quite a pile of coin. How could you match that?
Indeed. He offered a king's ransom. And it's true, I'm no pauper, but if you don't mind, I'd rather keep the details to myself.
As you wish, lad. The main thing is you resolve the matter. Any losses on our side? Kuno's men? How did they fare?
We were fortunate. Everyone survived, including Kuno.
That's how it should be. Anyway, you deserve a reward for your efforts. And thank you, Henry. Once again, I'm beholden to you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Thank you, sir. But I'm sure you'd have managed without me.
Don't be so modest, lad. Since that catastrophe at Skalitz, I don't have many people left that I can rely on. Best go and rest now.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, then.
Okay, is that camp still a thing, or did they leave? Kuno's camp, they're not happy with me for some reason, dude.
Tough grind today.
Same here.
I paid them. I paid you guys a bunch of money. Right, and you're mad at me? Think that would be the most fucking high approval thing I could do. And not only that, everyone survived. Maybe it's because, oh, I know. It's because I let, what's his face go. Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
But the question is, do they have anything new to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not him. Anyone would have something new to say, it's you. But no, nothing new to say. Ooh. Now you're all mute forever, dude. Here, let's save here. I learned my lesson by saving and quitting last time. Okay, guys. That was an amazing DLC punctuated by a terrible finale. No, it was a great finale. Like, I like the idea that you can pay them. Right? But the glitches. The freaking glitches, man. The glitches were too much. I believe in miracles. Where are you from? You glitchy thing, you glitchy thing, you. I bet this guy would definitely have something to say. That's the one guy who shouldn't have something to say, right? Everybody else should probably have something to say. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to end stream at around midnight o'clock. Been streaming for 4 hours. So we are going to stop streaming for 4 hours. We're going to stream no longer. But it's been fun. Did a little quest, did some other quests, did some quests. Did a little stuff here. I went to jail just to see what that's like, you know what I mean? We reloaded. Had to reload a lot. There was a lot of saving and loading in this, 'today's thing, which I feel like is not in the spirit of the game. but it just had to be done, you know? So, yeah. Thank you guys. Peace out. Bye.